stepping in on the spot. I don't chase, I don't stop, I just win with dots. Oh, I win with dots. Fast move, heartbeat on the tick. Tiny little signals got me in quick. In, out, I'm gliding through the day. One small goal and I'm on my way. Win with dots. Watch them line in a chain. Tap that trend. Ride the rush like a train. Spin that screen. I'm stepping in on the spot. I don't chase, I don't stop, I just win with dots. Keep it hot, keep it hot. Up, up, down, I'm feeling that sway. Dot to dot, I'm drawing my day. Green for the go, red says not. I move my feet to the beat of the dots. Win with dots. Watch them line in a chain, tap that trend. Ride the rush like a train, spin that screen. I'm stepping in on the spot. I don't chase, I don't stop, I just win with dots. Woo! I just win with dots. Big flash, screen pops. Yeah, yeah, we win with dots.
Shots on the wall, coffee gone cold, finger on the trigger, heart runs bold. Tick tock tick, red turns green. Is this that flip or the start of a scene? Every candle feels like a question. Every heartbeat bets on direction. I'm caught in the curve of the line, right on the edge of the sign. Oh, turn or trend, they both been riding that swing to the very last. Stand up and down again, again. Are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both been. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend, screen glow bright, midnight dance. One more move, one more chance. Stop, lost tight, but my hope runs wide. Do I bail right now or let this ride? Every signal talks like it knows me. Every move could crown me or ghost me. I'm tracing the arc in my mind, chasing the shape I can't find. Hey, turn or trend, they both been riding that swing till the very last. Stand up and down again, again. Are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both been. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend, spin that doubt, round and round. Hear that hush in the crowd. Is it just a twist or the start of a run? I'm lost in the gust, but it feels like fun. Oh yeah.
Guys, good evening. How's everybody doing? Already a lot of price action in Asia. We're going to jump right into it. NVIDIA obviously expanding ranges in Asia tremendously. Usually we're like at a 40, 50 point range. We're at a 200-point range. So we're trading actually wide New York style stops, a 40-point stop, 20-point target here. And I'm kind of fooling around with a turn trade right now in this particular structure, only because we ran the 25 threes here. We bounced pretty hard. This little particular sell, the Christmas tree sell, didn't push prices any lower. We had the green dot over here, not by any means a classic BK dot trade, but worth a shot just to see if this bottom holds. If we start to reverse right now, I'll reverse the trade. I'm not gonna, sit here and wait for the whole thing to stop me. And I'm also trading very, very small size right now, just one on this particular position, because that's all you really want to do right now. There's a lot of volatility. There's more than enough movement here to make bank if you pick your spots well. So basically, my view is like, right now, I mean, as I said, this was not a classic BK dot trade, so I'm kind of extemporaneously playing it. But the idea is, honestly, if it comes down here, this isn't really a bottom. I'm really wanting to be a higher bottom over here to hold the levels and see if they want to bounce a little bit back. I thought this was going to be a bounce, but I guess it's not. And price action still looks pretty consolidative. There's no reason why we can't go down to test double bottom lows, but for now, at least, it looks like we're bouncing back up. So I'm just trading a little bit to the upside, just sort of a little bit of a turn trade to the upside. If you remember, like the classic turn trade is hit the low, white dot, green dot over green slope, which is really kind of over here at this point. So it sort of took a long, long time to turn the green slope. And so therefore the turn trades were much more difficult to trade here, simply because a lot of the turn happened here. But now we're starting to turn back up a little bit here, have the white dot over green slope right now, which hopefully gives us a tiny bit of confidence that this is a turn. Slope is green, dot is white. We're trying to get it up there. I'm obviously underwater in this trade, but let's see if they start turning the move here to the upside. So the news, I think, sort of as far as NVIDIA goes, is that they beat the numbers, but everybody expected them to beat, and this is classic, sell the news flow. But how much, it's not really bad news. So how badly could they sell it? How much profit taking can they have? They obviously spiked it down here in Asia, but some bargain hunters came in, and I got to wonder what's how much more juice are they going to take it to the downside? Whether they're going to just now run the typical Asia session trade, run the lows, run it back to the highs. So I'm trying to trade what I think is the more probabilistic path right now, which is the path back up towards the VWAP, towards the at least the mid, maybe even towards the highs, as the market just basically absorbs the news flow. I did, when we opened up, we just hit lows like a rocket here, and I sold the lows here. I sold the lows here. That was just a really classic dot trade here. Let me just take you to just a different chart, and I'll show it to you in full scope on replay mode. Yeah, it looks like my turn is just not really holding up. But here, if we go into the replay mode, right over here. So basically open up here, you see session lows, right? Breaking session lows, sell this. Oops, let me go here. Where's my replay? Oh, here we go. Sell that. The next low, sell the next low. We don't stay at lows. This one, sell this one, and that one. And that was just, just blew through. Like you really had some very, very strong moves. Now it took out the 300 over here. And after that, it finally stable. No, I think it actually went down. Yeah, it stabilized over here. So I think I took this one and took that one. And those were very, very easy, clean trades. The reversal trade is obviously a lot more work here. Buyers trying to find some support. Sellers they're trying to exhaust the sellers and they're trying to run the stops the other way. So we'll see if that trade is working. But that first trade was really, really nice. Yeah, it took me down. How's everybody else doing? How's everybody else trading? What's going on with you guys? I haven't even looked at gold, so we'll take a look at gold and try to analyze that. Let's just take a look at it in this chart, and then we'll go to the Ola gold platform and see what we want to do there. So, gold really I'm just looking here what's going on here. Here's the Asia session, North America. We spent basically from 3 o'clock onward below the VWAP, went back down to that 51.6, and are now bouncing off the lows. So gold also looks like it's possibly putting a turn trade in, but a very very tepid trade here in gold. And I'd rather wait. Excuse me. I want to see if they want to test the bottom of gold again and try to break it, because this is obviously this 165, 168. That's also North American session low is 162, right? So they're close. So let's see what they want to do. The bottom line is it's a downtrend that we try to trade the downtrend. We don't have any clean signals in a downtrend right now. And trading the turn in this one looks problematic at best. And here we go. Starting to turn a little bit over here. How's everybody doing? Good evening. Say hello to me, please. In chat, let me know you guys are alive and having a good time. Tell me what you guys did. Anybody make money on the straddle in NVDA like I did? I have to activate this account. I haven't activated this account yet. So still consolidating in this little channel here. And the buyers are trying to take it back to VWAP at least, or maybe even the 350 level, which is the half century level over here. And in gold, we are finally looking like a modest modicum of a turn. So let's make a let's take a buy in gold. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm on the, I forgot. Did we do the thousands on this? I forgot the, yes. I think I'd have to do thousands on this. And that's 500. Is that right? Yeah, okay, that's correct. So 55, take profit is 70. That's correct. All right. So we're over here, stop over here. Gold starting to turn for us nicely. Gold really starting to turn for us nicely. So let's see if that picks up some steam. All right. We'll modify this a little bit. See if it wants to go. Where is MNQ and MNQ? We'll just watch the MNQ. Good morning, Judith. How are you? Good evening, actually, wherever you are. Where's everybody else? Who wants to talk to me today? Who's in the room? Say hello to me. I gotta tell you. Tomorrow's coaching, so get ready. I'm very excited for that. Have a lot to share with you guys tomorrow. So we're trading Apex. We're trading Ola as well, right? So Apex is over here with their links. And, oh, sorry. Let me put this properly. Here's the links for Apex. And here's the links for Ola. Oh, what's going on over here? Why is this not working? Why is this not working? What is this? All right, let me see if I can do it this way. Here's the links for Apex. Here's the link for Ola. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Gold got done. We got nicely done on the gold. 4 points on gold. So good for you guys. If you took it, that was a nice clean turn on gold. Right over here, we just sort of waited patiently until we got kind of a double confirm, and then it really started to turn. So we called the turn nicely. Now we got to call the, hopefully call the turn in NASDAQ off the NVDA move. You took a Saber, good for you. Good man. Good man. Took the turn. You got to know when to turn them, and you got to know when to trend them, right? You guys see my video about turn and trend that I made? Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. Who's new in the room here today? Who's hanging out with me that's brand new, that stumbled onto the stream, wants to say hi? Well, we've been holding this for what? I don't even know how long I've been holding this. I wish like TradingView would mark your entry. That would be really helpful. I just realized that. Like how long you've been in the trade. So slope still staying green. Hopefully that supports the upside move here. But really pretty choppy so far. You know what would be interesting to see also is, okay, let's go out of replay. Let's see what the Dow is. Dow is very quiet too. So Dow had this sell, it's the failed sell. Whenever you have a failed sell, that's usually a really good turn signal. That's another really great turn signal. The failed sell or the failed buy, meaning like, okay, so here's the sell. Remember, any legit sell will never violate the high of the candle, or at very worst, the high of the prior candle, right? So you see this sell, legit sell never violates the high. Legit sell never violates the high. This is a sell over here. Even if you put the high over here, it violates it basically in the third candle, right? Violates the high. That really tells you it's probably a really great turn trade. So makes it a lot easier to reverse, in the structure. Here's a good same idea. Well, here this violates the buy, and then violates the violation. So here it gives you a false, a double false. But here this violates the buy right over here, and absolutely is good. So over here, what is this? 29 closes below 26. There is like 20 points of downward movement here. This one very cleanly violates the buy, right? So if it's violating the buy, you could literally just sort of, instead of don't get angry, get even, right? So violates the buy, closes through the violation. Use the swing high over here as your stop, and reverse, right? Here it tests the high. This is an interesting point. It tests the low, but doesn't violate it, meaning it doesn't close. So that, and that pushes higher. And this one doesn't close. So you could literally just sort of study your reversal trades off of your signal trades. Just kind of very interesting, right? This one is doing nothing. This one is just basically churning and burning. It doesn't look like it wants to do anything in trend. What's gold doing with itself? Gold came back up, but now is meeting the. I think this is the VWAP, right? Is this the VWAP? No, it's the SMA. Let's put the VWAP on here. Oh, it already broke the VWAP. Okay, so gold is actually positive on the VWAP, so that's good. So that means if we start getting the buy signals in gold, we can proceed. Yeah, that was 200 SMA. This one is this is the VWAP, I believe. No, it's the SMA. You're right. Oh, gotta put the VWAP. I haven't. Much closer to VWAP. Yeah, much closer to VWAP. So actually, you probably want be underneath the VWAP. So if it runs towards it, you just want to let it take you out of there. VWAP is coming down a little bit. So we took the gold to the long side on the turn. We're still putzing around with a turn trade in NAS, which is very, very quiet right now. After really opening up a nice big range, it just sort of died. And we can take a look at gold again, see what gold is starting to accelerate to the upside, which is good. Let me see what this wants to do. Hang on, let me set this up. I think, yeah. Gold is about ready to run session highs, which is really interesting. Gold at session highs here. It's a big, big move. All right, we have a sell signal here. This is where it gets interesting. I'm going to stay in this trade. And remember I said to you, like, if you can violate the high on this particular sell signal, let's see if I'm right on this. This is the high. Can we close through the high, violate the high? Does that give us a lot of confidence that this is going to be a turn signal? 12 seconds left in this candle. Close basically through 32, 33. 3, 2, 1. All right, it holds. So we kind of violated the high, more or less. Definitely violated the high of the sell candle. Now let's see if we can get any move towards the target. Hey, Box, how are you? You Googled it and it got 9:30 p.m. timing? Sorry, what are you talking about? I want to move my sell stop over here because at this point, if this doesn't push higher, I don't want to be in this trade. We've been in this trade for like half an hour. It needs to barely touch that target. If it wants to stop me out, I'll take a small P&L on this is fine. I do not want to be in this trade if it comes back out. It needs to rally. We need to have the rally. Finally took it out. Okay, good for us. We stuck with that trade. That P&L'd for a little bit of points. That's kind of it for now. There's not much else going on as far as signals go. We're at VWAP on NAS, came back off the lows. Now the question is, is this the exhaustion of the move, and they're going to start moving it back down? We'll see. As I said, the violation of the move really does kind of validate the whole point. So you sort of, if you went long here with a stop over here, you had a very, very good reversal signal. With gold, we are at session highs, touch the session highs, maybe trading a little bit of a reversal. Nothing here to give us any indication that we want to do anything. We touched the 200, came off of it. But I think if we press through the 204, we go higher. So I want to be generally want to be positive this structure right now. The buyers really, really controlled the flow from 7 o'clock onward. We are going to run into the Shanghai Open soon, and we'll see how that's working. To 5,200 is an important level. Yeah, I agree. I agree that is a big level for gold. It's been bouncing off that level. It bounced off of it and then bounced through it. If it breaks through higher, I think we may go 25 or 15. So we definitely want to, if this thing runs and holds, goes through the level and holds, definitely want to be in that trade. Yeah, 205. Yeah, on the future side, you're right. NAS look like it's starting to get exhausting. I want to this sell. If I have a sell here, let's go. Which account I want to go to? 53. Let's go to the 53 account. 53 account. 4080. Yeah. If I get a sell signal here, it's still, the slope is still positive, so there's no sell signal here. But, having run now to the VWAP, maybe we start coming back and start testing the double bottom here. Let's see. Yeah, NQ is always very slow in Asia, but today's it's obviously got a lot of movement because of NVDA, and I think that story is going to dominate for the rest of the week. Yeah, I'll never. You can never trade Bitcoin the way we trade because the spreads in Bitcoin are just enormous. Gold coming off the level, but still holding the slope. Both trades may be setting up for shorts. We'll take a look. All right, let's watch a little gold here. Gold slope turned negative. We have some red dots. Let's see if it starts to develop a little bit of downside action. This would be obviously against the session highs here right now. See if we have a little bit of a corrective mode back to the VWAP, if it wants to travel the zigzag. Everything got super, super quiet. Oh, we have, yeah, I guess we have like 20 minutes to Shanghai. We'll see how Shanghai wants to do it. Oh. NAS actually, why didn't NAS give me a, hang on a second. I'm sorry. I think I must have, I had to, let me just make sure I did the setting. And no, Christmas was range, nothing. Why is there no Christmas tree trade? That's so weird. Oh, because there was no purple. I see, the purple was over here. This is starting to come down a little bit. All right, I'm gonna run this sell trade. Let's see if I can get. All right, we're in at 18. The thing was that this probably was the right signal over here at the 25s, but because the purple was over here and we changed slopes, it never caught the Christmas tree signal. It never gave us a sell signal. This is now sort of the continuation Christmas tree signal, the simple scalp, which I'm fine with because we're in a downtrend. So there's momentum. This is basically a momentum to the downside signal. So I'm willing to play it, and let's see if it completes all the way down to the 308, 307 level. And gold is definitely now giving us a sell. So let's go to gold. We'll sell it at this level. And where's our stop? Oh, come on over here. Yeah, we can modify the stop a little bit. Oops. Okay. All right, so we're in gold over here. Let's see if that trade plays itself out. All right. 20 minutes to the Shanghai Open. A little bit of quiet trade today. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be a big day because that the news definitely, good or bad, is going to have, I think, a big wave impact on the market. So I think we get some nice ranges tomorrow for North American trade, and we're going to just really lock in on our setups and trade all of our dot setups. You guys, who's new in the room right now that wants to see the full playbook of how we trade? Almost there. Yeah, I think in the U.S. session it's going to be a little bit more active. How low was this? 11. Yeah. Very quiet trade. Gold also very quiet here. Abu Kamra, nice to have you here. Here's the let me see if I can do it from here. See if it's going to work. Okay, here's the link to the full dots playbook. If you're interested, be my guest. Have a good time with it. We're finally done on NASDAQ, so good for us. That trade got filled, so we're good on that. Now it's just a matter of, like, are we going to test the double bottom? And if that's the case, we'll watch it. I want to see if the double bottom holds, if they're going to really crash the trade all the way down. Gold is sort of doing nothing. It's just going back up and down. The turn in gold really didn't happen. So I think we're going to turn around. We got to, in gold, we got to get out of the trade and turn it around the other way. And we're going to watch the gold. As I said, we're going to see if we can validate my whole. You can't, if you break the lows that are buy, then it's a reversal, and if you don't, then we're going to stay in the trade. I don't see a lot of labels here, man. Wow, gold is really but you can really see it. Here's the lows. It kind of tests it, right? But doesn't break it. And honestly, if you really want to give yourself sort of like the most intelligent position, is you want to use the candle below as your ultimate stop. So it never breaks the candle below, and then it sort of floats, and eventually it does come up and come back here. Although honestly, this is a very tough. If you were in this trade and it was just kind of floating, right? Where would you be out of it? You were in at 13, comes out to 17. Now, I guess you could have made the 4 points. Yeah, you would have had the 4 points here, right? But then this one is perfect example of, like, here's the low, totally violates the low, actually closes, I think, what's the low on this? 14, and this closes 13.4 right here. This is a 14 low. You see that? Let me show this to you guys. This candle over here, right? I can't do this. Trust me on this. It's like if you go over here, the low on this is 14, and this candle closes at 13.4. That's your violation candle. You short this, and you get a nice reversal trade. It's actually a great way to find reversal trades when we're mid, not when we're at the session highs or session lows. You could have traded white dot, purple dot, but I think honestly the dots themselves are less valuable than violating those, the signal lows, because that really gives you confidence that the other side has control, right? That the other side has just really gained it. That's why I'm saying it's a better setup. See, we're long this thing, right? And so far it's definitely, it's going up. It's not violating any lows. It's trading nicely up, and we're almost at hopefully target here. What's our target? 90.52. All right, let's modify it a little bit. Let's go to 32. See if it will hit. Come on. Just came up, came down. That was hard. All right, I don't want to look at this. Where's my NASDAQ? NASDAQ is just doing nothing. Very flat. We're 15 minutes away from Shanghai Open. Going to see how that trades out, and then we'll decide what we want to do next. But you know what I'm saying, Keith? Hey, Bill. Hey, you picked it up as at will. Sorry, what are you saying today? Begin a new life. Did you get the dots playbook? Here it is. I'm putting it in the links. Tomorrow's coaching. If you guys are interested in coaching, here's the link. So close and yet so hard. We double topped over here at the 205s, and that trade just missed us. Just missed us. Look at that, just by spread. All right, we'll hang in there. 10 minutes to the Shanghai Open. Could be a flush. We'll see. NAS so far holding above the session lows, turning back up. Give me a white dot. This is really interesting in terms of like understanding price structure. I just want to show this to you guys. So this is a white dot, green dot, right? Basically a turn trade in any other way. If you look at the absolute low of the white dot, it's around 7. It's like 307.50. Every one of these candles tests but does not close below 307.50. Kind of like you just hold through this, and that turn actually eventually takes you to profit. So sort of an interesting. It's another interesting way of constructing trades with dots for us, where we can take the trade, with the white dot, green dot combo, and just hold on a closing basis. The key thing is on a closing basis against this. You can't leave a hard stop over here underneath here because it could just dip and take you out. And that's, by the way, happens in the market all the time. That's the key thing is the dip is what kills a lot of people on short stops. But if you just let it breathe and not let it, as long as it doesn't close, you get a chance to maybe get a really good turn. on the dots. So it's sort of really, really interesting. It's the same idea as just, reversing the sells or reversing the buys, and letting that play out. See who is in charge. Gold is very, very flat, just doing nothing. White dot, green dot, let it run to purple. That's really interesting. So what Keith is doing here is like this. Let me annotate for you. White dot, green dot. He's long here, and he's just letting it play really, really good all the way to purple. Just sort of like, this candle, like when this candle closes. So he's basically long here, 89. I guess you make about 10 over here. But sometimes you can really, really make nice moves. So like over here, he's long here at around 77. And it doesn't exhaust itself until this point here, which is, I guess 85, 9, 10 points. Oh, that's actually a lot. I'm sorry. I thought I was on NASDAQ. That's actually huge on gold. Those are really, really nice moves on gold. So that's a that's a $10 move on gold. Sorry, I blanked out there. I wonder how this looks. I wonder how this looks on the Dow, as far as like his white dot. Well, on the Dow, you really don't have a lot of moves here. 57 to 64, just nothing. Dow is really, really tight. So we're sort of we're holding this white dot, green dot structure, right? So I just want to show this to you. As long as this trade does not close below this white line, it can test it, but as long as it doesn't close, this turn trade is in effect. But it very well may. It's not a lot of price action moving on over here. So 2-3. This actually, I think, legitimately closes below this. So what's the low over here? 13, and we close on 1250. So this turn pretty much invalidated. Now we look like we go down. It helps with the consistency rule. Yeah, because you have a very short, small move, right? Oh, look at that. We fake out the fake outs. Reverse the reversers. All right, that looks like we're holding this whole level here. Now you got to feel that if you get a green dot here, that's a real turn. That's like a gold back up. How's our trade? Oh, we got done. Look at that. Beautiful. We got done on the gold. We managed to hold on to that trade and get done. Good for us. See, never violated the lows of that buy. Never violated the lows of that buy. Just held. Right? Very cool. All right, now NAS, our next look. We got 5 minutes to the Shanghai Open, so we're going to leave gold alone. You just survived the white dot, green dot, Keith. Hey, Rick. Good evening. Another sell label, guys. I'm going to take the sell label if it stays. I'll tell you why. Lower low, sell label, right? I mean, we still have all of this resist over here. You're right. But I'm going to basically, hold against this second candle high. My view is that, if actually, which account I want to go? I want to go to 54, I guess. Let's distribute. I'm going to go to 54. Oops, sorry. 54. 5 seconds left. Join ask. Am I in? Come on. No, don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. Am I not going to get the trade? It's running away. The one time I decide to do limit, it runs away. Come on, come to Poppy. Come to Poppy. No. No. Sweep me. Oh, just missed me again. No. Come on. No, not going to get me done. I got me done. Now, when you get done, you're like, I don't want to be done because that's a big move back up. But anyways, this is like sort of if we violate this, then we're wrong. I'm wrong on the short. And what I mean is like violated on a closing basis. So it's got to close above 25. One minute to the Shanghai Open. See if gold wants to do anything. Where's my time here? Where's the clock? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. 8 o'clock. Not a lot of move. Let's see. Popping. They're going to run this. We're going to run the highs in Shanghai. Looks a little bit like it. Let's see. Through the highs. Got to respect that, right? Let's see if they hold it. 22 seconds left. Coming right back down. Doing the Shanghai rug pull. Okay, we're going to leave it alone. Well, if we close through this high, then we do want to go long here. If we hold the 211, 210 in the next minute or so, we definitely want to try and go long. Shanghai did a little bit of a push higher, not much. It kind of died out. But if we hold the highs, we want to be there. This thing is just so quiet. Okay. Not a lot of price action here. What do you guys think? You think gold is going to take out the 10s, run a little higher? Definitely set the tone. Early morning and then Shanghai kind of really taking it high. So let's watch this. 25 seconds left. Let's see what he wants to do. Looks good. 8, 9 seconds. All right, we're long here. I'll give it a shot. So we held the level, right? So now it's basically, can we push through towards the 15s? That's sort of like where the next target is. Oh, we're totally reversing. Gold is not holding the highs. Coming back off the highs. Did not push much higher. Wow, gold is really reversing. Could not hold the highs. Made a nice reversal trade here. Shanghai surprise to the other side. So now I think we got to just legitimately reverse this trade. Absolutely. On size here and hold against the session highs, which makes perfect sense. Let's see if we get any kind of reversal price action back down to the 200 level. Oh, we finally got done on NASDAQ. Oh my God, that took forever. All right, so we're good to go on NASDAQ. That was really, the NASDAQ trades were very, very clean. Gold was good all the way till the highs, and then the Shanghai surprise kind of took us out on a reversal. It's probably going to. We'll see how it trades out. We'll see if it gives if it gets a little bit further to the downside as the evening progresses. But good evening, guys. But I'm going to leave you guys be. We did a lot of trading today. I'm kind of really tired. Be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock, full session. New York session, and then looking forward to coaching. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. And everybody enjoy. Everybody who's new, thank you for coming in. I hope you guys got the DOTS playbook, and come check us out. New York, we trade every single day, 9 to 10:30. Okay, guys. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night, wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.